So one way of sharing your story would be if you were behind the scenes. So if we were to capture some video clips, I'm going to show you some easy ways of how I'd set up, just to kind of give you some ideas of creating a reel yourself, just behind the scenes. I think with planning your content and gathering it, if it's behind the scenes, then obviously I would set up a camera perhaps, that's on a tripod, or you can buy like mini tripods for your phone, and you can just set it up to be filming you while you're making something. And there's plenty of reels that have like snippets of that process, so you only need to like film anything from like 4 to 10 seconds. Sometimes they can just be tiny clips, and when you're obviously putting them together, it builds that picture of what happens throughout your day. So that's quite a nice little idea. So just by using your tripod and your mobile or your camera, whichever, or just asking someone, like if you work from home, I always rope the hubby in and just say, stand there, hold this, point it there, and it's literally seconds. Sometimes I go a little bit overboard, but that's only because I'm not sure what he's seeing, so I just like to do it a few times, a few takes, and then I can put it all on my phone and work out how I'm going to put the reel together. Or the style of a lot of reels are very kind of slow moving and calm, so just even taking your phone and panning across the look of your desk, or maybe you've just then made a fresh coffee, then you might have to walk to the post office to drop off some orders that have got to be posted, just those nice gentle soft things that are almost showing the little joys within your day, and that's always a nice one too. So I'm just going to give you some little examples of how I'd set up some storytelling imagery, and also how I gather reels, and then like clips for reels, and then I'll show you how to do a reel, how I put one together. Okay, so we've got all our clips that we've captured, and now we're going to create a reel. So I would go into my Instagram and just go to the plus button at the top and go to reel, And then just down on this little icon here, if we press that, and you should be able to see all the videos that I've just captured. So it's just a matter of just choosing them and adding them in, and then once they're kind of all in, we can play about with them and the order of them. So I like to kind of give a feeling of maybe how my day would start. So I might choose that one first. And obviously some of them are a bit wild depending on what I've been doing. So you can use this down here, there's like a little tab. And if you hold that with your finger down and drag it, you can actually cut the video to where you want it to be. And you can also slide, if there's a lot more video, you can just slide and it will slide the amount of that you've got available. So if we just go to, we'll start with this one. So that's quite nice. Just want to watch it just so I know how it ends. It kind of, if you use the slide the other way, you can see how the video kind of ends. So I think we'll just keep that one. So then you press the add button at the top, and that's added it in. And if you see up here, there's like a pink line, and that will complete until you can't fit any more video in on the reel. So it will tell you when it's up to capacity of videos. So we'll just add some more. We'll add the pouring of the coffee. That was a little wonky, so we might do it from there. And add that one in. And maybe the one of the planner. That's always nice. And some of the products that I've been photographing that day. So I'll just get a wider shot, I think. I think we didn't realise we were videoing that. And so once we've done all of that, we then go to preview. And as you can see, the sound's still on from the videos that I've taken. All the imagery is now linked from one to another. But I like to just play around with the clips, and I also don't always like sound. I like to use music on my reel. So we'll just go to this little circle down here, you see with the arrow, and that shows you all of the videos that you've uploaded. So you've got bin, where you can delete the one that's selected, or you can use the scissor icon, which means to crop the video. So if you don't want it as long or you need it longer, then you'd press the scissor. And you just touch, depending on the clip that you want, where you want it. So I think let's just go into here. And I think we're going to just crop crop that a little bit more. And done. And I'm going to choose an audio. So you might have music that you've saved, which is in here. So if you've ever watched a reel before, you can, there'll be a little button. I'll show you that later in another video. And your saved are in there. So if there's any image that you preferred, you can choose that one. At night I hear the rhythm of the ocean as it breaks on. I'll just the shore. Turn that down. So this is obviously the music that I've chosen. And I don't know if you can just see, there's like a tiny little line. That's the snippet of the song that it's chosen to play within your minute or the time that you've allocated with the images. And you can move this if you want, but it suggests, there's like some little red dots along the line above that suggest that's a great starting point for a clip. So we might want to just move it slightly to the next one. Just hear that one. Seems a little quieter, which I quite like. Press done, and now the music is onto the video. So if we just press preview. Sunlight fell, it reminded me life can be so gracious sometimes. And I felt like everything. It's just nice to watch it. So the big things that you want to be thinking about is, does that feel like it's my brand? Am I illustrating some of the joys that my brand and my business value? Does it give a glimmer of how I work? So for myself, it obviously shows what I am good at creating, so I could create for your business. It kind of shows off the props that I have. So it's a really good way of kind of showing people behind your brand, but in a elevated way, and it still sticks to the story and the brand values that you have.